On this episode of Nonsense, we discuss if different races of people have different flavors.
You discussing that.
Tune in and find out. Welcome back to this incredibly stupid episode of Nonsense. I'm the host, still and always, F and Bob. Joining me once again is Invincible.
Oh, yeah. Cream rises to the top, brother. Oh, yeah.
If you're going to come in here with some Macho Man, you got to come in with a little stronger Macho Man. I mean, if we going Macho Man, you got to go, oh, yeah, brother. Dig it! Dig it! Is it obvious that I love me some Macho Man? Snap into a Slim Jim! Have you ever eaten a Slim Jim before?
Yeah.
Were they kind of a disappointment after all of the Slim Jim commercials? Yeah. Okay, I just want to make sure I wasn't the only one. Because he was cracking them bitches in the commercials.
No, like, them bitches was delicious. And they was good, but it's
not Macho Madness delicious. That's all I'm saying. So welcome back to the show. We're here. You're here. That opening was interesting. And I actually want a good answer. Do you think that different races of people... Shout out to the cannibals out there, man. Comment below. What's your favorite person to eat?
Shout out to y'all. I would believe so because of, well, you know, how they have, how, you know, so like how
you are
beef,
what you eat?
Yes, how they make sure to feed the Wagyu cows.
Ah, sure.
Make sure to feed them better grass than premium grass, if you will. So, you know, I feel like it would be the same way with people, like,
what?
Based on what we eat, like we would have a Cajun flavor to a jerk flavor, if you will.
I hate that. What a passion.
It would be like...
So would Jamaicans be considered edibles? Got him.
like black people would be the chicken flavor ramen noodle pack.
That's
for
fucked
the,
up.
For the cannibals. You know, then we got the soy sauce flavor, the oriental flavor, the beef flavor, the shrimp flavor, you know, the chile lime flavor. You know, come on, bro.
I can tell you that much. Them south of the border Mexicans, they gonna be spicy to the motherfucker. Not eating that shit. Cannibals be like, no, I ain't tasting that one. Now, I don't know. Would you consider? Again, I'm just curious for the cannibals. Do you prefer your meat fatty or muscular? I guess all depends on how you cooking it.
Because as a plus brother myself, I cannot tell you how many times I've been threatened with being the first option if niggas get lost in the woods.
Yeah, but see, that's the thing. I mean, personally, I'm eating a muscular nigga.
No.
Because that's big. Like, you got to think about steaks.
Motherfuckers have told me that they're not even really waiting for niggas to be lost long.
Damn.
Like, if an hour go by and we ain't on trail, motherfuckers is reaching for a leg of heno. Like, motherfuckers have said that to me.
That's fucked up. Well, I want to let everybody know ahead of time, I am the fatty fat type of meat, so you ain't getting much meat out of me. You going to be eating gristle like a motherfucker. So you might want to get the buff niggas, all I'm saying. Keep the nigga that can cook. See, that's the problem. They always eat the fat nigga first, and y'all eating barbecue niggas, and you ain't getting no seasoning or flavor. You killed the fat man who knew how to cook the shit up. Yeah. So you're fucking up, man. I'd have slow roasted a nigga in a heartbeat.
In a heartbeat is the part that worries me. Like, no, have a couple heartbeats before you just decide to eat a nigga.
I'm just saying, I'm not. But when the time comes, man, at least see y'all gonna be trying to figure out who to eat, and I'm gonna be figuring out how to cook the nigga. Is all I'm saying. We ain't finna be out here just hitting this nigga with a stick over some flames. I'm gonna see if we can season it a little bit. Maybe we should do it like the Hawaiians do the pigs, bury him down under the ground with the banana leaves and roast his ass like a pig. At least, if I'm gonna eat a nigga, I'm gonna at least be eating good. That's all I'm saying. Like, I'm not finna be eating this shit and be mad as hell. Like, man, this don't even taste good. Know how bad it must be to be that nigga that ate a person like this don't even taste good? I understand survival, but goddamn, at least enjoy your meals. Taste that motherfucker. That shit took a weird turn. Have you been keeping up with the podcast since you've been out? Kinda,
yeah. I saw the episode with Taz So I saw the episode. There was the one episode I called you.
Yeah, that was the Taz one.
And
You
there was
called me.
another one where I was like commented.
That was probably the episode I went off on Marvel because I had it at that point.
Yeah,
I had it. But I mean, rightfully so. And I'll actually get into that in a minute too. But because that was the episode I was actually going to bring up too. Did you ever check out that Batman Unburied shit that I was talking about?
Not yet.
That shit is really good, and you'll understand why I brought it up after the cannibal shit after. Really good episode. Really, really good show. Once again, I'm shout out to Batman Unburied. Motherfuckers is tripping too. The Batman in that show is black.
Yeah, you said it on the episode.
Right. Oh, okay. I don't remember. No, really, really good shit. I didn't really care. I know he was in Wakanda, the Wakanda movie. I don't know which character he was. He's just one of them black niggas. There's a lot of niggas in that movie, but either way, he wasn't important, I should say. But he wasn't one of them.
Should be fucking the Gorilla Tribe nigga. The third most important nigga in the movie.
None of them niggas is important. And whatever rephrase it, it ain't, Killmonger, T'Challa, obviously, and none of the bitches. So I don't remember anybody else past
Winston
that.
Duke?
I think that's who it is, matter of fact. Who is that?
He was the dude he was the first nigga to challenge him.
Oh, well, there you go. That was the nigga who was playing Batman.
Though he also potentially could have been Black Panther.
He should have been. I think he has, not that I like him over T'Challa. I think T'Challa plays the role perfectly. But since the nigga ain't here anymore, I don't see why they just don't let him play fucking Black Panther. Like, there's no reason not to. He can act. He can act. He's already in the movie. I guess maybe that's the reason why you want to pick somebody that ain't in the movie already.
No, they're going with Shuri.
Well, I mean, yeah, because that's how the actual comics go. But I mean, I see no point into not replacing him at some point. Because if you're gonna go that route,
oh no, with replacement, it gotta be either Killmonger or somebody new.
No, what I'm saying is he comes back to life. Like they can still play it off as he dies.
T'Challa comes back to life.
Exactly. So they should just replace him with another actor.
They could do the multiverse shit and do that. They in multiverse right now.
Yeah, which I hate profusely. I don't like the multiverse shit that they're doing now. It's in Bob's Burgers words, it's overdone and dry. I don't like their version of doing multiverse. It's just kind of ass to me. But speaking of which, so you watched that episode, everybody else watched that episode, and I don't think I did a follow-up yet. I went out and watched that Everything Everywhere All at Once movie that I mentioned in it. That movie is fucking phenomenal.
I heard it was dope.
Hands down, one of the best movies I have seen in the last 10 years.
Damn.
Yeah, I'm throwing it way the fuck up there.
10 years.
I'm dead serious. Like, I'm sitting here watching this shit. It was funny, action-filled. I almost shed a tear halfway through the movie. Like, it hit all the shit you need a good movie to hit. So I'm telling you now, check it. It's on Amazon Prime. You can rent that bitch right now. I wouldn't even say rent that bitch. You buy that motherfucker. Buy that bitch because you might watch it 2 or 3 times. It's a good ass fucking movie. It's a really good fucking movie. I was on my way to the theaters and they only played it like at 10 p.m. And I just looked it up on Amazon. It was like $5. So I'm like, fuck it. I'll just watch it here. I got a fucking nice setup. Hands down, one of the best movies I've seen in a long fucking time. It's way up there, dude. They did multiverse right. It's explained well, but it's not explained into oblivion. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know if you've seen John Wick, but John Wick 1 was great because they didn't explain much, but you kind of got it. And then 2 and 3, they explained too much.
Wait, what?
The John Wick movies.
Yeah, what about them? What you mean?
They just explain too much of how the world works.
Oh,
you know what I mean?
I was like, it's multiverse and Wick?
No. But what I mean is they just overly explain movies. Same thing with the multiverse movies in Marvel. They explain how the multiverse works every chance they get a chance to. And I'm like, we're not 2. We get it.
No, they just now doing it. They did it in Loki. I was still kind of confused after Loki. The shit was time travel in Endgame. And that's not technically...
Yeah, no. Because that was still...
premise.
Yeah, no. That was a different era. The multiverse era is more... I want to say
the
just...
multiverse is really just started, and it's still confusing.
But my thing is...
the only time they really fucked with it was Spider-Man, Doctor Strange, and Loki. And it ain't been the clearest in either one.
Because they're either over-explaining or under-explaining. But they keep explaining it, is my point. Whereas one movie hinted towards it, explained it a little bit, and you got it. And they didn't have to go back to it. Now it's just enjoy the movie. Now that you kind of understand, you'll figure it out as you go. Because we're not 6. They're like, you're an adult. You can watch a movie, and if you don't get it, Watch it again.
Some of the people that go to Marvel are sick though.
Well, again, but they're not looking for the multiverse explanation either. They're just like, Captain America's cool, do something cool, and then they go home. They don't really give a shit about the explanation.
But the parents that go with them are going to have to explain it because they are going to want to know.
Yeah, in like 2-3 years. No, I don't know any kid that's sitting there trying to explain. Like, somebody please tell me what the multiverse is. No one cares. I just want to know how cool the character is. At the age of 6.
Imagine yo goofy ass asking, how the fuck does that?
No, because I would have figured the fuck out. Unlike you lazy fucking children, I'd have just figured it the fuck out.
I don't call 6-year-olds lazy.
Fuck them.
Okay.
You lazy bitches, figure it out. Like, have some fucking wonder in your life. Jesus Christ, not everybody has to explain everything to you. I don't give a fuck. I'm talking to 6. Shout out to the 6-year-olds. You fucking suck.
If you're sick, you're sick, and don't tell nobody that you listen to this podcast.
No, fuck them kids. I will gladly say fuck them kids, man. No, man. Again, I guess the only thing I can equivalate to it all is when I was younger, the biggest like time travel shit that we watched as kids was Dragon Ball with Trunks. And I don't know if you were watching Back to the Future as a kid, but I watched Back to the Future as a kid. So we dealt with a lot of time traveling shit. Yeah. But nobody really, especially in Dragon Ball, nobody thoroughly explained Dragon Ball's timeline problems. It was, he was in the future, he went to the past, but because I changed the past, it doesn't affect my future. And then you just kind of dealt with it. I think they had one episode where they kind of tried to break it down, and that was the fuck it. They were like, at that point, you're just like, future Trunks, future Gohan. Filler. Right, but it was, my point being, it wasn't even important. You kind of got the gist of it. The nigga's from the future. No one cares. And then at the end, they show future Trunks beating the shit out of the androids. Cell. I don't know if there was an episode where they actually explain when he beat the shit out of Majin Buu. But he does handle Majin Buu solo.
Well, you didn't watch Super.
Oh, that was Super? Okay. I knew it was the thing that was explained. I'm getting a Super. I'm going to watch Super.
I don't even know how the fuck you know that it happened.
Video games, and I've seen bits and pieces of Super. So it's not that I don't know how that Super exists. I'm not trying to watch. I just don't like the animation. I'm going to watch it, but I'm probably going to go through Dragon Ball Z Kakarot first, run through the DLC to get the gist of the story, and then if I'm still interested, then maybe I'll fucking go back. But either way, fuck them kids. Fuck all this multiverse shit. Everything, everywhere, all at once. I implore you to watch it. I will pay for it for you if you don't want to pay for it. You watch that damn movie and come back and tell me that movie ain't the best fucking shit you've ever seen. Hands down. And not only that, I went to Danny after the fact. The fucking actress in the movie is a well-known actress. I had never heard of her before, but she was in Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon. She was in like a lot of like serious-based Chinese movies that we don't get because we don't ever get the good shit. Funnily enough, the actress in that movie is the only fucking actress, or only actor, period, that Jackie Chan allows to do her own stunts. Just her. It's him and the fuck her. He's like, if you're in my movie, get a stunt double because I don't want to see you hurt. And I don't believe you can do it. She can do it. I can do it. All you niggas suck. So check out that movie. Everything, everywhere, all at once. That's my fucking promotion for the day.
My promotion for the day, also on Amazon Prime, Amazon Riders. If you are even remotely interested in Kamen Rider, they also had a Kamen Rider display over at C2E2.
Decent.
Kamen Rider got its own anime on Crunchyroll.
Really? Of
Kamen Rider W, they turned it into an anime.
Nice.
It's called Fuutopi, Fuutopi. Yeah, so it's a TVMA, Amazon Kamen Rider-esque show. They have the call-outs, they got the belts, all that shit.
I'm sold.
And the motif is bugs, and niggas is really getting ate because it's a TVMA Kamen Rider show.
I don't know what's going on, but Kamen Rider is slowly like, making a really big resurgence right now. I think there's just like a void.
And it's been big. It actually been bigger than Super Sentai for the past couple years. I don't know why. It might be just getting a thing over here.
And then that's what I mean. It's just like it was Because it's never like it went away. It's been like Super Sentai, where it's just always hanging out. Super Sentai, for those that don't know, it's Power Rangers. It's just better in Japanese.
Just not over here, because over here we only got Kamen Rider Dragon Knight in like 04.
Yeah.
Remember that shit?
Which was dope.
Yeah.
It was fucking awesome. I just think it's about time that Kamen Rider gets what it deserves here. You know what I mean? Like, it's about fucking time. I don't know what we've been waiting on. We've taken Gundam and ran with it. We've taken Super Sentai and ran with it. We've taken a lot of animes and ran with it. It's time for Kamen Rider to get his. You know what I mean? Like, it's about time. I don't know what we're waiting on. I think maybe it's a TVMA. Maybe that's what we're waiting on. Something to be a little more dark. In contrast.
Amazon Rider has been out for a while now. I watched it for the first time like 2019.
Okay.
It has 2 seasons. The second season, oh man, that should get gutty because it's like, I can't even talk about it. I can't even talk about it. It's the real shit from season 1. But yeah, no. Amazon Riders. I think altogether it's like 24 episodes between the 2 seasons.
Okay.
It's a good watch.
I'm all for it then. Damn, we're already 16 minutes in. Son of a bitch. Time flies. And then last thing I wanted to mention too, because I got some flack for it. I'm waiting on at least one more person to finish Final Fantasy VII. Because I have mentioned, hinted, and talked about Final Fantasy VII in a lot of episodes. But I've always cut myself off because I don't want to spoil anything. So I'm just going to do a full episode spoiler rich of me just finally discussing it. Because the new shit's coming out soon. I've been dying to talk about it. And I just need somebody to fucking finish the damn game. Because I want to discuss it with somebody who doesn't know. You know? 2 niggas that know everything about one topic is boring. But, you know what I mean? But learning somebody something, or at least me having a much higher, vast knowledge of Final Fantasy VII versus somebody who just played the game. I kind of want to discuss it with someone who just played the game. I have 2 people that might do it. If you want to jump in on it as the person who barely knows, because I don't think you care as much as I do by a long shot. So, understandable. If you've played it a little bit, or you know of it a little bit, because you play Kingdom Hearts.
Yeah, and I played Final Fantasy 13.
I hate that. I'm so sorry. It's not even I hate you for playing it. I feel bad as a fan of Final Fantasy VII that that's the one that got a lot of people in, and then they were immediately turned off. They're like, this is the shit y'all be playing? And I be like, no, that's the wrong one. That one's kind of ass. We all know it's ass, but it's graphically impressive. Yeah. It's really pretty. For its time, having Mariah Carey sing on a fucking commercial was kind of cool. But the game was garbage. It was actual garbage. 7 is a great one. 15 is the one I recommend. 15 is the one I tell everybody that should be your first.
What about 8?
8?
And what about 10?
8 is iffy. I'm not saying it's bad, but the mechanics that are in 8 don't exist anywhere else. So 8's like its own magical thing where it's cool, but it's just not fitting in with everybody else's shit. 10, I'm trying to think of the best way to explain 10, as I'm going to catch some flack from the handful of Final Fantasy fans in the crowd. 10 is great. 10 is dated, though. That's the problem. Like, you would think the older shit is dated because of graphical, crippling and all of that stuff. But 10, because it was the first one with voice acting, people shit on it. Because the voice acting is finicky. But it's the first fucking Final Fantasy game with full voice acting, you know what I mean?
Right.
It was, what the fucking hell? Again with this shit? Alright, hold on. Anyway, what the fuck was I saying? Yeah, 10 is just voice acting garbage, but it's not a bad game. I think it's a great game to play. I think 15 is just easier. That's all. 15 is super simple. The open world vibes are really nice. It's just kind of like kicking it with the boys playing the game. You know what I mean? But you're just playing solo. I don't know many people that had a bad time playing it. The only downside to 15 is one of those games that you need to consume other shit. So there is a 4 or 5 episode anime. Yeah. Most Final Fantasies have other shit to go with it, and they have an anime. So it's 5 episodes that just kind of explain the characters' backstories, and then a movie that coincides with the actual game. Which they reference the movie in the game. So if you've never watched the movie, you're just like, the fuck am I looking at?
Okay.
So, that's all. Watch the movie. Watch the anime, watch the movie, play the game. Everything makes sense. Super simple. 15 is easy. easy to digest, super easy to play. All the combat is pretty much hold a button and let it go. So you just actually get to kick back and enjoy. A handful of really tough boss battles, not giving anything away, but that fucking turtle at the end it took me almost a half hour to fight and kill. And it's just straight fighting. And you better be no less than level 80 plus.
Damn.
Or else you're just getting your ass beat. He will stomp on the ground and your ass is dead. Wow. Yeah, no, that motherfucker's no joke. Leveling up is not difficult, but simple. All of the extra shit's nice. Fishing, hunting, shit like that. All cool shit. I was just happy just driving around. That shit was kind of dope. But yeah, 15 was solid. God damn, it's hot as hell. Fucking fan, help me. But yeah, no, I'm planning on doing a full Final Fantasy conversation soon. So off my ass. That's my point. I'm gonna do it. I don't like spoiling games. I don't know how you feel about that shit.
If I know I'm not gonna play it, then it's whatever.
So let me ask you this: are you ever considering playing Final Fantasy VII, or any Final Fantasy now that you've been ruined by 13?
Yeah.
Which again, I apologize.
It's just deep in my backlist. Like 15 is on my backlog. It's just deep down there.
Right. And again, another game that's no excuse to play because 15 is free.
Yeah.
So.
I think I tried to play it on Game Pass, and they told me my shit wasn't good enough. So I'm gonna have to get it on PS5.
Yeah, and again, PS5 it's free too. As soon as you get PlayStation Plus, it's one of their free games. So good luck with that. Yeah. I hope you enjoy it. So yeah, that's coming too. Either way, this episode I'm titling "Beat My Meat." So I think it's a solid fucking episode. At least an episode now. I wanted to do this episode a while ago.
That reminds me of the Hot Damn I Rock video where it was talking about the pussy getting processed. And he was like, yeah, the pussy getting processed. The process you have to go through in order to get ass.
Oh, I thought you meant pussies being processed. Like, who making pussy?
No, the pussy getting processed.
Gotcha.
Like, call her up, buy dinner, after you fuck, deal with her being in your house, shit like that. He was like, yo, sometimes I'd rather just beat my dick. And his homie was like, oh man, you still beating your dick? He was like, fuck is you, the dick beat police? So when you say that, that's what comes to my mind. I reference that shit so much.
Why does that sound like something I heard of recently? Like, I feel like that's on somebody else's podcast. Maybe it wasn't. No, it was something I seen on TikTok where these three motherfuckers was arguing about the one dude that says I don't beat my meat anymore. And I'm like, that sounds like a personal problem, nigga. Like, that's like this whole era. I might not get to the beat my meat conversation, but we going to the other beat my meat conversation. This era of these fake ass Alpha Sigma niggas that's like go a whole month without fucking masturbate. Kiss my ass, nigga. Like, how about that? I got a girl in my house and I will still beat my own dick if I feel like it. Kiss my ass.
I've done a whole I've done the Alpha Sigma shit of semen retention is the medical name for it. I actually have seen results from not doing it. It is hard. No pun intended. It's very hard to stop.
Right.
It's like niggas taking drugs. It's cold turkey, nigga. It's hard.
I believe it.
There is results, but just because it's just displaced testosterone. Your testosterone is built up because you built up, and it presents itself outward in your personality.
Right. Which to me sounds like you just aggro as fuck for no reason.
Yes.
So
but no, you are aggro as fuck. But it also gives off pheromones to women. I have done it and then tried to talk to girls, and then the girl was mad interested. Maybe it could have been coincidence. She was mad interested when the nigga was fully juiced up, but as soon as the nigga was depleted, she wasn't fucking with me no more.
Ain't that some
shit?
I
was like,
there's something to
I'm
it.
depleted. She can't feel my manly juices exuding from me.
So, do you think it's just not, I don't know, desperation? You try a little harder because you built up?
No. You give less of a fuck because you built up. Because you focus on shit that is more important. You got goals, and you got to use this extra testosterone to finish your goals. and it's like it's intense.
All right, so maybe I'm just a different breed
And
of nigga.
when you break, nigga, you better fucking get some cover. Get some cover, nigga, because this fucking shit's happening too. It's goddamn. It's motherfucking. Was that a disease on sorry shit? Jeez, everywhere.
Oh my fucking god. No, I guess I'm the exact opposite. And it sounds bad. It was a comedian did a bit about this too. It's at this point now, like, you know, taking your early morning shit. Like, it's just. At that point, for me, there's two different versions of masturbating. There's the one where you need the release, and the one where I can just bring my head from here down. And that one is the worst one.
That's what. But I just want you to know that's niggas' same rationale for doing coke. Oh man, I just need to get level.
Hey man, it is what it is then.
Now I can start my day.
Because my thing is,
now I can go be productive.
Look, nigga, because you know what? When I'm at 10, nigga, I'm looking at everything. I'm focused on tits all damn day. Once you get rid of that, nigga, you just like.
And you work around just niggas or
no
the front desk.
No. And when I was, let me rephrase it. When I was in other environments, let me rephrase that. But now it's just kind of muscle memory. You know what I mean? Like it is no sexual tension to it. It's just like waking up, brushing your teeth. Yeah, get out of here, and then you're done. It's like, you know what he compared it to? The comedian compared it to was like how a dog will just hump some shit. It's like that. You're just like, all right, I'm done. Like now I can get the day started. I'm not at 10, and I was at 10. Now I'm calmed down. Now we good to go.
Now we good to go.
Look, man, sometimes you gotta get that sexual frustration out of your system and be done with it, man. Because I don't know about you, and for the other men in the world, and even for the women listening, sex takes time. It takes time and it takes effort.
I ain't never not got. I've almost been late to head off. I've almost been late to work off the offer for head. So I will make the time.
I get that, but like you said, niggas, some niggas got goals and aspirations and money to make. So I ain't got time to do everything. I was
working at the warehouse. It wasn't that deep. It wasn't that deep for me. That head was gonna get got, nigga. And I made it to work on time. Nigga, I was a beast that day. Nigga, I remediated the shit out of them.
But my point being, because again, I don't think there's any motherfucker in this world that hasn't pulled that shit off. That's a great damn day. That's touchdown dancing day. Yeah. When you got what you needed and made it to work on time.
Some noggin at work and then productive. I ain't gonna even cat with you. I might have been productive because of the head. That shit might have been the Zenkai boost I needed.
That's fucking sad. that was the term you used. But see, now here's the difference, and that's just me. And I feel bad because Kelly probably was listening to this shit, but she understands too. I'm competitive. I'm not finna get mine and not reciprocate. So right. So it's a mix of that, and I ain't got time.
I was thinking. I did it first before I was even in danger of being late. See, look. I did it, yo. A nigga like me is the coldest. That's how you got to, fellas. Now, I'm celibate. I don't get no ass. But that's how you gotta do it, guys. First of all, you gotta enjoy doing it. And then you gotta do it and then walk off from their ass.
Oh, no, that's
you
guaranteed.
You gotta do it and then walk off. And then the right one is gonna be like, hey, get back here. I gotta get mine in. Get back here.
No, that's fucking, well, no shit, that's obvious. It's the best way to go about it. But, see, now here's the difference between two motherfuckers. When I go first and I get what I need to get out of it, I'm dipping no matter what. I don't give a fuck how much she wants me to come back. I'm gone. Mission accomplished. We'll get them next time. And I'm dipping. I'm fucking out like ghosts, man. That's what I'm saying. Because I know when that pent-up frustration.
I'm glad it ain't just me. I'm not the only nigga that just be like, I've gotten so far past incriminating myself on this. I didn't give a fuck. I have ate some cool and then was like, all right, bye after.
Yeah, you gotta do that shit. This shit's, it's gold.
And it don't even be also like psychological. Women assume that shit is psychological warfare. No, I just wanted to eat some cool and not talk after. Like, that's it.
Oh no, mine's always psychological warfare. Now here's the difference. I
really just wanted to eat some cool that day and
no,
nothing else.
Well, then you a whole different breed of nigga. Now when I'm saying psychological warfare,
come off.
it's not an insult, but when I say psychological warfare, it's not because I'm like mentally manipulating. It's I know what happens next. I'm fucking cerebral assassin is what I'm saying, nigga. Triple H style. I know what I'm doing. I know what's the outcome. So sometimes you just gotta, you gotta go all in early in the game. You know what I mean? To set a nigga up. That's all I'm saying.
Oh no, I'm just a nigga. Hey, ladies out there, invincible. I'm just a nigga that like eating cookies sometimes.
Ain't nothing wrong with it. I'm not saying there's anything wrong with it. I'm just saying I will play the psychological game on occasion. That's all. I don't think that's wrong either. As long as you're doing what needs to be done.
Yeah.
I don't see anything wrong with it. This episode is taking a turn. I apologize to everyone. And on that note, we will take a quick commercial break and come right back to some more stupid shit because fuck it. Welcome back to Nonsense. I'm your host still, FM Bob. That is still a guest, Invincible. We are still here. We are still fucking interesting individuals. And do me a favor now that you're back after listening to those delicious commercials. I don't know what you got. I hope it was something delicious. If it was another politics commercial, I apologize, but them niggas pay the most. Speaking of paying, why don't you pay for a shirt and then pay for a cup, then pay for a bottle and a jersey while you're at it too?
And then go over to Twitch and pay for us up.
Whenever I get affiliated.
Oh, I meant me.
Oh, well, pay for his subs. Pay for his subs and then...
You got Amazon Prime. If you come to the movie nights, that means you got Amazon Prime. Prime sub to a nigga.
That's true. Can you tell the difference when it gets subbed?
I mean, monetarily, no, but there is an alert that says Prime sub.
Oh, okay. I didn't know if there was an actual obvious difference.
Yeah.
Either way, sub to him. Just follow me for now, man. Just so you know when I show up. Because I just now get on there and just be running my mouth just for shits and giggles. It'd be like a different version of the podcast. I don't even feel like playing games anymore. I don't have time and I don't be wanting to get into new shit. So I just be on there just like, I'm going to just watch YouTube and shit talk for 40 minutes straight. Fuck it. I don't give a fuck anymore. Speaking of which, man, speaking of Twitch clips, why is it just your shit forever pulls up old ass clips?
I don't know. Do you have new ones?
I be making new clips and it still be picking up the older shit. I'm like, I don't know. It's fine. I don't really give a shit. I appreciate the fucking shout out. Just I'd be like, damn, man, I be making new clips on purpose just to make sure, like, all right, this might be something that can pop up that don't be the same old ass fucking tier
bully
list
clip.
shit or bully clip, right? Like, I don't even play bully no more. I ain't played bully in what 6 months.
Damn.
When nobody watching it, so fuck y'all. I didn't like the game anyway. So there you go, in your face. Didn't like bully. And I don't think it's that great of a game. It's Grand Theft Auto for assholes. And that's saying something. Yeah. So speaking of which, you just said something.
Oh, they got a female rose. It's not really a
male rose.
Well, they have a male rose. It's not really a rose. So the way that it's weird as shit. The way that it's being marketed is like a paw cleaner. Like after your pet goes for a walk or gets out of the litter box, it's a paw cleaner.
Oh,
and you can.
Yeah, I seen that shit.
And motherfuckers like, oh, replace the soap with lube and then replace paw with meat. And yeah. You know that there's actually a sex shop in Addison? Right?
Yeah, as we're coming in.
Yeah.
And sadly enough, I was riding with Taz and he saw the players and he was like, yeah, I went there a couple days ago. And I'm just like, man, it was interesting.
Ask him what he got?
Nope.
Oh, okay.
Just kept driving. Because I was like, I knew there was a story behind it, and I was like, you know what, that might be the story I skip out on. And then he just decided to hit me with another story instead, and I was like, you know, that was an interesting story, and I'll make sure he brings that up on the next episode of his many visits to brothels. And mind you, he was in the military, so across the world brothels. So maybe that'll be a question we start off with him on one episode. Is just which country has the best brothels? Comment below which country you think has the best brothels, and then next episode with Taz, we'll ask him, and he'll give you the real answer.
Which one is best New York beef?
I would say pretty much we all know that. What's that fucking that Asian country? Not Taiwan. The other one
Thailand.
might be Thailand. That one's definitely got the worst ones.
I don't know.
Because them niggas is dudes.
No, it's Bangkok.
Oh, no, well, Bangkok too.
Well, according to The Hangover, it's Bangkok.
No. It's Thailand.
Came in you came on floor?
No, there's I think it's Thailand that's just full of lady boys is what they call them. And they're fucking convincing. Like, I seen, like, it was just one dude walking down the street and he talked to one. And I swear on my life, even me looking at him, like, that's a bitch.
I mean, they fucking pop stars look feminine.
True enough. So anyway, comment below where you think the best bitches be.
Comment below if you plan on using the Paul Cleaner meat beater.
You know what they have though, and I might get that.
Pocket puller?
No, absolutely not. I'm not that low. Not that it's bad. I'm just saying, like, I like technology, and they got this shit that syncs to Pornhub. So I kind of want to try that out just for the fucking technology. So it has a speed system and a pressure system that matches. So it actually matches the tightness of certain stars.
According to internet surveys, X Videos Red is better than Pornhub Premium.
Really?
Really?
I can understand that. Pornhub is kind of shit now anyway. But Pornhub does have better, like, I would say high quality shit. Like, they have the better high quality shit, whereas X Videos has the better shit in general. Just in general, it's a much better website. Them niggas gotta get their shit together. And I will say that XNXX has the better stories. If you're into reading shit. I like reading on occasions. I don't need just fucking visual fucking porn all the time. They have.
Oh yeah, they do have stories.
They have stories.
I think I knew a girl that submitted stories to their.
No shit. Do they get paid?
No.
Damn. I was like, I don't know if I could write. Fuck it, I might write an erotic fan fiction at some point. Sell it on fucking a Bob Shop. It's just a fucking porn story. Make it an ebook.
Some weird shit. I was watching an episode of fucking Supernatural, and they was talking about how somebody made a fan fiction of them, and they was like, they know we're brothers, right? That shit was funny as hell.
You do know they make fan fictions for everybody. Dude, the sibling porn right now is like the highest level shit at this point.
Which scares me for our future.
Why?
Talking about the future of America, of the world.
You think that was our problem?
I mean, back in my day, we stuck to step siblings in our porn. These motherfuckers cross the line these days.
Just saying, nigga, at this point, between, and again, this is not a shot at people, but between the siblings and the plethora of fucking gays and trans, and the fact that there is a very low birth rate right now, we're fucked regardless, dude. Like, who gives a shit? It's going down for real, is what I'm saying. Niggas don't give a fuck about nothing anymore. So now, here's a good one. Because fuck the original idea for the episode. What do you think is the highest... Like, what's the most common topic on Pornhub right now?
Stepmom.
Think so? I'm gonna just look it up. Fuck it. I don't give a shit. How do you do incognito mode on Windows 11?
For a while there, I was almost like sure it was Ebony.
Not anymore, dude.
Yeah,
There's no black porn stars like that anymore, is there?
No, they all retired. It's like Simone Richards and...
She's literally the only one holding it down.
I mean, Minnie Stallion if you into the midge.
Yeah, it's just too small. Fuck do you do incognito mode?
Well, you go, and then you knew, and you... Yeah.
There we go.
The same way you did it on the other
Nah,
one.
it's used to right click. If you just right clicked it, it would just say incognito mode. Like, I didn't open it, bitch. Let's see. Let's check out Pornhub first. I'm not going to show this on screen because I know somebody's going to be like, put it on the screen. I think I kind of want to stay on YouTube at the moment. Like, you know, like, I'll show most shit on fucking YouTube. Not this. I don't even know how to spell Pornhub because that shows you how often I use it. That was not a slick.
Those are also two very common words. There you go.
Damn, they got it right there, too. That looks too powerful. That's all I'm saying. That sounds sad to say it that way. That looks like it would hurt at some point. I don't know what the material's made out of. I don't like staring at a dick cleaning device at this point. I was just trying to look up popular categories. Mature. No shit. Yeah, that's most popular too. Mature, teen, MILF.
Mature and MILF also kind of goes into the stepmom shit.
True enough. That makes sense. Amateur, which I think a lot of people are in the amateur now. Like, that's just like the next go-to.
Well, so, yeah, everybody's on fucking OnlyFans. All that shit's amateur.
Yeah, I guess that's true. Speaking of OnlyFans, to just take this shit in a whole like left field, did you see that bitch that's I want to say it's Arizona that's running for governor, and she has an OnlyFans, and that's how she's pulling in her money?
No.
I mean, shout out to her for having OnlyFans. It's a tamed OnlyFans. She's like in bathing suits and shit like that.
As far as ethnicity, black is right there.
Yeah. Hentai still. Is there a good hentai website anymore? Because I feel like they've just closed all of them down. Hentai Haven was the last good one. Like, Hentai Haven was the last one I knew of, and that one was gone, and it's been pretty pathetic ever since. I hate that. Okay, I was going to say, if that's in a popular category, from gangbangs, threesomes, and orgies, is kind of sad. I love it. Okay, I was going to say, like, if solo male is above solo female. Yeah, this shit's, yeah, porn has gotten really ridiculous. But at the same time, we watch wrestling porn, so who cares a shit?
What?
The fuck is that shit?
Oh, yeah.
The Ultimate Fighter, whatever the fuck it is.
Yeah.
Which, again, I want to clarify because somebody brought that shit up. I'm not looking for bitches to get choked out. That's when I'm actually kind of like, this is a little bit too far. When you start dropping a bitch in an arm bar, it's not fun anymore.
Plus, most of those videos, the girls win anyway.
Now they do, for sure. Before, it wasn't like that. Before, it was pretty fucking lopsided. And now it's just like, and again, it's because most of them bitches are getting dropped in arm bars. And I'm just like, y'all need to chill the fuck out.
Yeah, don't do a dragon sleeper on your girl in the crib.
I mean, if y'all into that shit, y'all into that shit. Comment below the weird shit you might be into. Keep it worded PG, but comment below the shit you into on Pornhub or X videos, wherever the fuck.
What's the worst place? All right, just to close, we got 15 minutes to close out the episode. What's the weirdest / worst place you've had sex at? I guarantee mine is worse.
I could probably guarantee that because I'm not very adventurous in that form. Car?
Why was it the worst?
Because it's uncomfortable. I'm a big ass nigga. Like, ain't really much room to maneuver is all I'm saying.
Well, yeah, no.
So at some point,
sucks anyway.
Yeah. So anybody that's considering trying that, just skip it. It's not even worth it.
Also, skip shower sex. You'll just die.
I don't think it's that bad.
Motherfuckers will get concussed. Trying to do some superhero moves, your ass slip and bust your fucking coconut. Now you in sex, send me to the ER. Yeah, I think ahead.
You ain't got the rubber pads on the bottom of your tub? No.
I mean, I got the shower mat.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. You should be fine.
I ain't trusting that shit.
Better get you some ducks, boy, and put them in the bottom of your tub. Call it a day.
The worst place I ever had sex was a car. But it was a car driven to a location that I did not choose to go to. It was a graveyard. It was my sophomore year in college.
I'm going to just let you know ahead of time that we have dated different caliber of women. That would have not been very weird for me, depending on who I was dating at the moment. Just saying.
Oh, Tay. But no, I was like my sophomore year of college, I think, or junior year. No, it was my junior year. My girlfriend at the time had just started. She was a freshman. My homie had a car, and he was from there.
From the graveyard?
From the city.
Yeah, I got you. I was just fucking around.
I was like, yo, I got a spot. Let's go, you know. I'll take y'all, and then I'm going to go, and then y'all going to do whatever y'all do.
Okay.
He pulled up, said, y'all do what y'all do, got out, walked around. We started doing what we're doing. We finished. Get the fucking condensation off the shit to try and see where this nigga at. We see a fucking tombstone. Huh. That shouldn't be there. Go wipe the fucking other window. That's another fucking tombstone. That's what the fuck? When did this nigga bring us? So we get our clothes, go find that nigga, say, yo, can you get us the fuck out of here, please? And then we dip.
All right.
I bust next to somebody grandpappy's eternal.
I was just gonna ask, did you at least read the tombstone nearest to you? Because I would have.
No.
I'd have dapped that nigga up like, handle my business, your boy. That'd be a part of that.
Absolutely not.
I'm ignorant, so I don't really give a fuck. Now here's my question, follow-up questions. And this is ignorant. So I've consistently driven sedans. So that's my excuse for saying car sex is terrible. Was this at least a truck or something like that? So a sedan. Yeah. That's terrible. So ain't nothing fun about that. Ain't nothing fun about car sex in general. No. Unless you're in a truck. Yeah. Now I would say, and I'm not outing Kelly, but I want to say she's at least had an experience with a, actual like Ford with a bed type truck. I could see that being a bit better. But then you're outside technically.
Well, what if you... I've had sex on a park bench.
Yeah, I'm not doing that. Wow. I've witnessed it, and that's why I won't do it.
Oh, you too good for park benches, nigga? Fuck you. What the hell? Why? I was a broke college student, okay?
See, that's the difference. I ain't been to college, so I can't really say so.
Oh. This motherfucker was so stupid. She asked me, now this is also after we hadn't fucked in a while. She said, hey, let's go to, okay, so our school had an abandoned college right across the street.
I don't like any of this shit.
It was Mississippi. So
yeah, of course, Mississippi would have an abandoned college. Niggas don't learn.
Had an abandoned college across the street. She wanted to break in the abandoned college and have sex there. I said, bitch, you crazy. And really stopped talking to me, honestly. Because I don't want Casper next to my dick. I
just feel like there's a phrase in there, and I can't come up with a B and E to go with a B and something. And I can't figure out the joke. Comment below a good B and E joke to go with that story.
A B and E to go with a CNS?
There you go.
Choke and stroke.
I like that. Depends on who you are. Choke and stroke works. Not everybody's into the choking shit.
Yeah.
You're missing out.
I hope you... No, I don't want to even... Never mind. I'm not even going to inquire further. Where we go from there?
Many places. All right, how about this? Since we went worst place, because I can't really say that. Where's the best scenario? Or best location?
Best location or best experience? No matter
location.
Oh,
unless
best experience and the location was just where the fucking location was.
I don't know, nigga. Just
best experience was best experience is tied between my most recent and my first. Most recent was just in my bed at home, and that was dope. But that was but the runner up, the location was actually a hotel room floor. And that's why I said that hotel room floor sucked. Because it was my birthday. Niggas bought the room for me. And somebody fucked in the bed that was meant for me.
Was that the same scenario that you mentioned in the other episode?
Probably.
Where it was just a group of you niggas there and y'all was wrestling? Oh my fucking God.
Dude started busting ass in the bed that was meant for me, and then I had to get it on the floor. Word to DMX. So
I don't think that's what he meant. That's all I'm saying.
You don't know.
I don't know.
You got a lot of kids. You don't might have known what he meant. So yeah, rug burn sucks, but
yeah.
I shout out to her. She ain't gay no more, and she got a husband and a kid.
I need a whole lot more explanation behind. You can't say sentences like that and they just be running by them bitches. You can't say shout out to her. She's not gay no more. Question first: when did she become gay? Before or after?
Before I met her.
You ain't helping the situation. I shouldn't even have said anything. So you just busting ass with gay bitches, trying to convert them or some shit.
I was not trying to convert anybody, but I did though.
So I was gonna say, was it thanks to you that she went back?
I believe so.
God damn it! You win.
Her girlfriend was in the room at the time of our interaction.
You and Kelly both have some of the strangest stories.
She was not the stud in her relationship.
Hey, well, at least that helps because I wanted to ask, but I'm like, I don't want to know.
No, she was a femme. Her stud was there. Her stud actually, I believe, smacked me on the ass and said, "Good job." So I was.
See, this is why I don't participate in club events.
It was Mississippi. I have to keep saying that this is Mississippi. But yes, her girlfriend was in the room. There was one interaction where I was getting head while her girlfriend was eating her. If I was down, I probably could have had a 3-skeet on my birthday. If I was down, that probably could have happened. Yeah.
I mean, shout out to you, man. You did what you had to do. I've never been particular.
Shout out to her baby daddy. That nigga owe me a beer. I don't drink beer. He owe me a bottle. Something. Wherever he is, you welcome.
I'm glad we don't use many names on this show because I don't want that comment in my feed whatsoever. Like, oh, that was you, homeboy? Thank you. No, it's not. That's not what I want in my feed. Thank you very much.
You don't know that.
If you're listening, and we know you are, man, run that beer money. God damn. See, that's why, personally, because I won't say I didn't have many experiences, but I didn't have many interactions until my current relationship.
I did not either. It's just that I was around a magical nigga that kept making shit happen.
See, that's the shit.
Except condoms in his life. That's the only thing he could not make work. Him and condoms was the only magic trick he couldn't pull off. If he would have did that, the nigga would have been amazing.
Oh, shit. I don't understand. As I said, I won't even say a part of, but I've only been in the vicinity of one scenario. And the best way I can say it was, nigga, I was at the end of the line, and I said, nigga, I'll pass. It's like, I'm not finna watch you fly through a football team worth of niggas and then be like, you up number 36. And like, no, you know what? I'm good.
I've been the last on the train.
You are a strong nigga. I can't do it.
It was also on a baseball field. It was a lot.
No, I mean, look.
One of the niggas there didn't even have shoes on. So
the only, again, one, Mississippi, but two is the fact that anytime anybody say the nigga didn't have shoes on, there's one nigga in my mind always. Because I know a nigga that never wore shoes from elementary school to high school. I witnessed this nigga run around the schools shoeless. Like, I don't know why. And every time this nigga, why is there so many of you shoeless niggas in this world? Put some shoes on, nigga, is all I'm saying. He probably got strong toes. I just learned that your toes is all fucked up because of the shoes you wear. And I know his toes might be the only toes in the world that ain't fucked up.
Bro, he didn't even use shoes or nothing in, like, our public showers. Like, the nigga was...
Yeah, no, this shit's gross. I'm not commending this nigga.
Technically, I wasn't last because the no shoe nigga bust on our face. So technically, I wasn't last. Technically.
Yeah, I get...
He was the only one that bust, by the way. Like, the rest of us got tired of, because it's only so much maneuvering you can do on a fucking baseball team's bench. That's only so much maneuvering. That nigga said, no, I came out here to finish. And he did it. He accomplished his goal.
You ever been in a moment where you had 30 jokes ready? I mean, cock loading in the mag. And I'm like, I'm not doing any of that. I hate where this podcast is. It was my fault. I brought it up. I just wanted to talk about fucking meats in the sense of fucking breakfast sandwiches and shit. And this took a whole weird ass. Oh man, there's gonna be a whole lot of ayos, pauses, of everything.
There's a girl that got caught giving head at the chapel. Her name was Wiz Khalifa because she had a fro with the gold patch like Wiz Khalifa.
I mean, she had the fro, but I mean, more power to you. No, I've stayed out of those extracurricular activities.
Mississippi is a wild place.
Apparently, and so is the hills of West Virginia. But I mean, shout out to both of y'all. Like, it couldn't be me. That's all it is, man. It just can't be me. I can't be third, fourth, or fifth in line. And like, yeah, it's still clean around here. Like, my scenario is I'm in a weight room trying to get my swole on at school. And this nigga's busting in the vicinity. And I'm last. No, I'm gonna fucking leave. Like, I'm on my deadlifts. I'm finna go ahead and hit this 400 deadlift and go home. Like, we never practice is my problem.
Wait, no, it's more to the story that I actually forgot.
Oh,
but
no.
Continue.
No, I was just more so upset that the scenario in my sense is I'm last. I'm in a weight room. I'm trying to get ready for the game. We don't practice on our football. Our team never practiced. I said this on an episode not too long ago. Our practice was Madden. These niggas hopping on the sticks in Madden. Our playbook was the Bears 06 playbook from Madden. Because we couldn't write plays and our coach was useless. Yeah. And so you mix all of this together and there's one bitch running through the whole fucking football team. And I'm just trying to get, quick ass bench press going. And this is going on next to me. It's like, you know what? I'm going to go home. I'm done. Continue your fucking disgusting tales. Of getting tail.
It was Shorty's birthday.
That's fucked up.
That's the part of the story I forgot. Because I remember
the gay bitches?
No.
Oh, the baseball team.
The baseball field shorty. I remember it was her birthday because she distinctly said, "It's my birthday. Why am I here sucking dick?" And I was like, "You right."
Please, for the love of God.
She was like, she wanted some head, but...
Thank you for at least saying no.
No. Sorry. No. Sorry. No. You gotta be... No, it's only okay to eat pussy in a train if you are the first ride, nigga. That's it.
I feel like
the nigga that volunteered to eat cool, guess what? You got an easy pass, nigga. You get to go to first of the line. Cause after that is reps.
Yeah.
You better pick which she gets to pick the first nigga because that nigga the one that gotta eat it.
I'm gonna just end this whole topic with a joke that I heard.
But
should be no but.
But I'm also, to a degree, depending on the time period, depending on the frame of time in between. I'm not mad at a nigga that they go and eat some cool.
No, I am.
It depends on the time frame.
Now, there's no time frame.
How much time after you
bleach, nigga? If there's not bleach involved, absolutely not. There's no exception. Bleach, bitch.
On the cool?
I don't give a fuck.
That's sick.
There's diseases in this world. How many niggas do you trust that well?
None.
Exactly. So you finna be that nigga that volunteers halfway through?
No.
There's better be some bleach involved.
I'm laughing because bleach is sick.
Fuck it. What you did is sick, nigga, is what I'm saying.
What the fuck is you? I ain't do it. I'm just saying if some niggas decide to get in there, I'm not gonna be the nigga to be like, oh, that's crazy.
No, I'm finna be that nigga that's crazy.
I don't know.
I'm just saying, I don't even know how you were in the mental state
to walk to the baseball field?
To be at the field, to pitch in and say, I'm gonna be the third base hitter at all. When I see there's a line of niggas, I'm leaving. Like, well, this ain't my site.
Because I was a nigga in college that didn't get cool that often. And some shit arose, pause, and the opportunity got fucking took.
You know what, man? I as a nigga that stayed, celibate all through high school, in midst of scenarios.
Me too. Unfucking, but it wasn't my choice.
I won't say it wasn't my choice, but like I said, it was scenarios like that present itself, and I'm like, you know what? This ain't how I'm trying to get AIDS. I'm not trying to come out this bitch with a one and done with gonorrhea syphilis. Like, I'm not trying to catch all this shit. I don't give a fuck. I don't trust your face anywhere near anything. Period. I'm saying
nobody ain't cool.
What I'm saying is I don't trust another nigga to be where my dick is. Period. If my dick is out, no other nigga should be in a 20-mile radius almost without walls. If it ain't walls or foot, stay the fuck away from my dick.
I don't know if dick was out because I was trying to get some cool, nigga. I wasn't surveying. I was trying to get some fucking. I was trying to get my strokes in.
But my point being, there's other niggas afoot. My dick ain't finna be out if there's another nigga anywhere.
What is it?
I ain't that desperate.
I knew what was going on when I agreed to walk.
That's what I'm saying.
So it's a long walk to the door to the baseball field. I knew what the fuck was going to occur.
My point being is, how did you get the right mindset?
When how did I get the right mindset?
You knew the scenario.
This bitch sucking dick. That's how I got the right mindset. Alright. You want the full the preface?
Maybe that's
right. Niggas was in the room playing 2K. I don't play no 2K, so I was watching niggas play 2K. We get a text from my other homie that usually play 2K. He wasn't playing 2K because he was getting ass. Hey, bro, I just got some noggin. She's still here. Y'all can pull up if y'all want to.
That's the moment.
And then when we got there, we made the full walk, including the nigga with no shoes. He had no shoes on the walk.
So this nigga was in the car from the dorm to the car. I thought you said you pulled over. You drove over there.
We walked over there.
How long was the walk? Because here's gonna be my moment right here. How long was
7 to 10.
So in between 7 to 10 minutes, you never once said, you know what, this ain't finna be what I do today.
I did not go over there with the intention of fucking. I go over the intention of, I may at least see what's to the situation. Is she really over here sucking dick? I'm not gonna not find out. Is what's my thing.
Nigga, you can hit me with a text after the fact. Yeah, she was over there sucking dick.
Why? Then they gonna claim you. Oh, you should have went, bitch ass nigga. So I went. Bro, it was like 2013. Niggas did not have that many morals as a sophomore in college. Sorry.
I mean, hey.
I went to go over, saw what was to it. I got me a couple strokes. The nigga behind me decided to bust. Nobody else stayed long enough to bust but that nigga with no shoes.
I just want this to be the crowning moment of nonsense. This is the shining beacon moment of nonsense. Y'all niggas been saying I've been crazy from episode 1. But I'm going to let you know right now. Public service announcement. Your boy Bob ain't never showed up third in line to any remote scenario like that. Your boy is just a one-man band man. That's all I'm saying.
So am I now.
No, I've always been. That's all I'm saying.
Bro, sophomore college niggas ain't had that much fucking. Man, look.
Hey man, you did what you had to do. I'm not into clowning anybody that did it. My thought process.
I don't even count that shit, honestly, as one of my bodies.
No, nigga, because you share, nigga. That's a motherfucking a team assist. I'm not playing card with you niggas. You can call 50 points off of the assist. I'm not playing with you niggas. I'm not playing with none of you niggas. Absolutely the fuck not.
A team assist. A team assist is sick.
Yeah, nigga, the whole scenario is sick. That's what I'm saying. What the fuck happened?
A team scenario? We isn't that motherfucker doing the give and go? Oh.
Just saying, nigga, y'all went in there like SEAL Team 6.
We doing 2K routes?
Oh my fucking God, nigga.
Damn, son.
It can't be me. This was a whole different type of episode.
That we were originally gonna shoot. Yeah.
Holy shit. Alright, before I move on, because there's some other shit I did want to bring up. I do want to end this scenario with a joke I heard recently. And this has nothing to do with her. I guess she's a trooper on that one. Good shit for dealing out head on your birthday. Some shit I would never have done. But hey,
So. I hope not. The fuck?
it's just a weird thing to do for your birthday, but more power to you. It was a story that I heard.
Shared so much of this podcast.
This chick, it was semi-political thing. So they're trying to ban certain topics on Twitter again because this chick had a fucking video leaked on Twitter of her having a train run on her. So video leaked, everybody's clowning this bitch, so she ends up killing herself. So it is what it is. Rest in peace, right? But this is why I love Twitter, and this is why I feel like Twitter should never go away. Why is it when the news announcement came out that such and such killed herself after video leaked on Twitter? First tweet. Because what she did was she killed herself by jumping in front of a train. The first tweet commenting on that.
Oh my God.
This nigga said, live by the train, die by the train. And this is why I fuck with Twitter. Fucking kudos to that man who said that shit, because that shit was smooth as fuck, and I would have did the same shit. If I'd have came up with it, I'd have said it too, but you was on quick with it. Quick with it, like he had it loaded in the chamber. So good shit, nigga, for having that joke ready to go on that, for that scenario. Like, how long do you have to be sitting on a joke like that? Waiting. Searching Twitter on a daily basis. Like, I can't wait till they post a post that fits my joke. Just so you can be like, Kyle, bam, got it. First one. Like them niggas that be on YouTube shit commenting first. That nigga was ready. Cocked and loaded with a joke. And that's a damn good joke. So shout out to that nigga. That joke and the joke that I seen that went with the bar that had the sign out front that said we like our beer like we like our violence domestic. Them two good jokes. Them two solid fucking jokes. I get it. I'm not understanding. It's fucked up. But you gotta, as a man who writes jokes, a man who tells jokes, that's a no fat joke. You need every word in that joke for it to hit the way it hit. No pun intended. But that's a no fat joke. Like, you can't fuck with that joke. You can't retweak it. You can't change it up for yourself. That joke was spot on. That live by the train, die by the train. You can't fuck with that. That is a solid fucking hit joke. So shout out to them two niggas who came up with them jokes. Ain't nobody touch you, man. God tier level jokes is right there. God damn. So, what I was trying to get out of you was something a little more on the romance side, possibly. When I met nicest place you've ever had sex. To end, maybe we can end on a slight air of romance.
I mean, I had sex in a nice place, but the fucking sex was trash.
Really?
Yeah.
Where?
It was a Valentine's Day shit. I had set it out. I had set it the fuck out, bro.
No shit.
It was... Actually...
Please tell me you didn't do the rose petal shit.
I'm light skinned. You know I did the rose petal shit.
I know you didn't.
I did the rose petal shit. I got chocolate and caramel and strawberry sauce. I got all three just so the bitch could have options. I went and I got like a pizza. I believe that shit was cut into a heart.
You did the heart-shaped pizza.
Shit.
Oh, nigga.
It was the corny shit. The hotel room with the white spread. It was disgusting. Disgusting display of please give me cool.
I'm sorry.
But no, it was my girlfriend at the time. It's just unfortunately with her, I had terrible sex with her.
Consistently?
Consistently.
Oof.
Like, I consistently faking an orgasm. But me.
How? Is that possible?
Yes.
I didn't even know that was possible.
We would use condoms. Nigga, just shake.
Oh.
Just shake.
Well, no, I didn't mean like that. I'm just saying, like,
oh,
nigga,
yeah.
I done rubbed one out before just because I done got lazy.
No, I feel bad I bring it up, but I'm not saying her name. But yeah, that's what I had to do sometimes. Like,
it's whatever.
We get through, we would have sex, yeah, dope, and then I gotta get myself together. Unfortunately, funny as shit. That's the first and only time I came from sex with her was that day. And that was because we were both highly focused Like I felt like it was to the point where she had knew because she was highly focused on no, you're going to, but so maybe she knew. I never told her because how the fuck do you tell somebody that without hurting their feelings? So I never told her,
See,
but
I'm
I
an
feel like
asshole,
maybe
so-
she knew it.
Yeah, no, I done
it's
said
like-
it before. Fuck it. Try harder, bitch.
So yeah, no, that was nice because I curated the vibes.
Right.
I had like handcuffs or some shit. I really
Fuzzy ones
like
are real ones.
fuzzy ones.
Ugh. Gotta get the real ones.
I like curated the vibes, and so it was nice. That was the first and only time that I finished because of her or
Right.
due to her. And
Nothing wrong with that.
it was
I mean, there's a lot wrong with it, but
it was a cool little Valentine's Day weekend.
okay. Ain't nothing wrong with that. I hate that you went rose petal. I've only done rose petals once, and the only reason I'll never do rose petals again is because it was at the Sybaris. So they pre-do all of that shit for. I've showed you that place before, right? So they'll do the rose petals for an extra few bucks. The problem is it's because, and mind you, that's why the whole train scenarios fuck with me. I'm not a germaphobe, but it's certain filthy shit that I can't fuck with. And even it was down to the rose petals, they had white bedspreads, and it was leaving marks. I'm just like, this is disgusting. Like
The
don't do
nicest shit I spread up, I ain't even getting no fucking cool.
No?
No, the nicest shit I spread up it was a joint shit. I wish I still had the picture. But my homie, my roommate at the time, he was setting up some shit for his girl. We were living together at the time, clearly.
Okay.
He was setting some shit up for his girl. His girl was friends with and introduced me to the girl I was with at the time. So I was like, they had been together and he was doing some shit nice. And then we were just starting and I was like, fuck it, I'll do some shit nice too to show you how much I care.
Right.
Got her a stuffed animal. We bought the tea lights.
Tea light.
Yeah. The lights that don't smell like shit, they just light
Oh,
up.
I got you.
Bought the tea lights, fucking spelled the tea lights out and I love you.
Oh, you are one corny ass nigga. I give
I
you
am
credit.
corny. I own up to the corny shit though.
And ain't nothing wrong with being corny, but
And there are still women that enjoy it, that appreciate the corny.
nah, definitely. Shout out to the corny bitches.
But yeah, she said it was she was a very much Southside Chicago girl. She told me I was doing too much and she left.
Damn, that sucks. That's
But later on, she became my girlfriend.
really.
Yeah. So it meant a lot to her, but the hood in her had to tell me I was doing too much.
Right. No,
But
that's
she enjoyed it, and it meant something to her.
That's what I was gonna say. Like,
yeah.
women are like that. They don't want to be winded down because that means, in a weird sense, they feel like they owe you. I guess. Like, and no bitch wants to be like, oh well, he did it for me, so I gotta try. Bitches don't like trying. It is what it is, man. They feel like they can just show up to the show and it'd be all gravy. No, like, let's put some effort into that shit. Oh, there you go. It was a corny ass setup and a really weird podcast. There's more to be done, but we're gonna leave you wanting more.
Tut in the comments. Where's the weirdest place you bust some ass at, or got your ass bust at?
I will say this though, to end it on a dumb note, because I haven't embarrassed myself in this episode. And I'll leave at least with one embarrassing setup. And I think I've talked about it with Kelly. I have this innate ability to never know when a bitch is flirting with me. That is just normal for me. I've had it multiple instances where it's happened and I just don't catch it. So there's 2 instances that fucked my head up. And I have those moments replaying in my mind consistently. It was once when I was a senior where this like sophomore chick was flirting with me. No fucking clue. Like, she was apparently trying very hard to get my attention. And I had no fucking clue. Down to the point where maybe 30 minutes after, my boys was like, man, so did you get a number or anything after the fact? I'm like, who? You know, such and such. And I'm like, nah, why? For what? And then they had to explain to me, like, yeah, she's been trying to talk to you for like the last 2 weeks. And you just been ducking her. And I'm like, ducking her? I've been sitting right here. The fuck else am I? We're in high school, nigga. What the fuck are you talking about? So then it was like, it had been
It's literally impossible to duck bitches in high school. Kids high school.
It's like it's high school, nigga. We got assigned seats and shit. Like, where the fuck else am I gonna go? You know my schedule, nigga. We got 3 classes together and shit.
Because, now, hold on now. If she would have had the accountability to talk to you like a grown ass,
I'm right here with you, nigga.
And she would have had the accountability and came to you like a woman and said, yo, I want to do this, that, and the third.
You ain't had to say anything past that. Just throw me a real compliment. They doing this bitch shit where she flipped her hair a certain way or she stood a little close to you. I'm like, nigga, it's school. Like, I'm not thinking, nigga, we all wearing white polos. Like, I'm not finding none of you bitches attractive. The fuck are you talking about?
No, that's cap. Some of them motherfuckers was working in white polos.
It was only the light skin.
It was in the accessories.
Only the light skinned bitches, and
no,
you know it.
It was in the accessories.
What accessories?
The dark skinned girls was accessorizing the fuck out them uniforms.
Yeah, true enough. But it was only the light skinned bitches that pulled it off because they threw on the leggings. Leggings started with our generation, and you know it was only the light skinned bitches pulling it off. Somebody and at least
in my high school.
No?
Not in my high school.
Simeon's full of light skinned bitches.
Not really. Not when I was there.
Oh, I'm sorry.
It was like 2, and everybody was on their dick.
Well, yeah, that's how it works, nigga. You gotta compete for the light skinned bitches.
But I mean, the one light skinned girl at Simeon for my whole matriculation, she was top 5, but she was surrounded by dark skinned motherfuckers that was just as bad.
Yeah, that's kind of how it works.
Yeah, no, she was top 5, but the other 4 was dark skinned girls.
I can't even. I'm trying to think of good looking bitches in my high school. I was really pulled away from the bitches in my high school. Like one of the top 3 bitches was swole, and I wasn't fucking with her. Like I watched her body slam a bitch on one of them science tables, and I was more.
See, now you could have had a girlfriend and a protector. You fumbled the bag, nigga.
No, nigga, because here's the thing: she fumbled a bitch my size, and I'm like, no, I'm good. And again, you have to remember the science desk, them big tall black desks. So that means I'm saying she literally Goldberg this bitch. Like she went from headlock up. I swear to God, she did the fist pump. And then jackhammer slammed this bitch. And I'm like, you know what? I don't feel like getting my ass beat. No, they was like, man, pull them apart. I'm like, for what? She got it. It's over with now. You done body slammed the whole bitch. It's over. I'm not helping no fucking body. So, no. So between that high school scenario and then the funny story was I went to a bookstore, and I think I told the story in the podcast before, but I went to a bookstore and I had Kelly on the phone with me. This is early stages of us dating. And I went there, I picked up some fucking Death Note shit because I was still reading Death Note at that point. And I was talking to the chick at the counter. She was interested in Death Note, so I was telling her, all the shit that I picked up. And I'm like, yeah, no, it's a much better read, this, that, and the other. And halfway through the conversation, I'm on the phone, Kelly's still in my ear. And she was like, man, she sounds cute. Get her number. She's been flirting with you the whole time. And I'm just like,
huh?
I'm trying to buy a book, bitch. What flirt? We literally discussed Death Note.
Because literally, that bitch probably read Death Note a day in her fucking life.
Right. So I'm sitting there just talking about Death Note. And I'm trying to leave. And when I finally, we kept talking while she's still in my ear. And then I left, and she was like, so you just didn't catch that she was flirting with you the whole fucking time? And I'm like, bitch, we was talking about books. If that's flirting to y'all fucking up. Y'all actively fucking up. And
they're all right, so this has happened to me many, many times, and they never own up to the shit after I catch them. They don't know shit about the shit that they choose to interact with you about. They know that you like it, so they gonna bullshit their way enough to a conversation about it, and after you draw, proceed to show you how much they don't know a fuck about it. Most recent ex, all the fuck we did was talking about anime. This bitch ain't watched anime since I met her, and we talked about anime that night.
Foolishness. Absolute foolishness. So I like that. Now that I've thoroughly, I won't say embarrassed myself, but at least I threw my hat in the weird story territory. That's enough. Okay. So it's been fun as always. Comment below if you're a female and you feel like flirting with a bitch or a nigga and you need help on how to do it properly. Let a nigga know. We'll at least run you through what needs to be said.
Yeah.
And don't flip your hair a certain way because that shit's ass. But yeah, it's been fun.
As a matter of fact, go in the scenario with your motherfucking arms at your side, bitch. We gonna give you direct instructions. Hands inside, eyes forward. Don't look at this bulge. Fucking eyes. My eyes are up here. I mean, y'all tell us.
You'd be surprised how often that's more than enough if you just actually talk to a motherfucker like a human. I'm gonna end it on this one I'm gonna end it on. When's the last time you got a compliment as a man? Like a genuine compliment, not by your girl.
I was gonna say from my friends are very complimentary.
Really? Well, you see what I got to work with.
Like my friend, like not really my male friends. Like my male friends.
No, females. That's what I meant.
Male friends give each other flowers every now and then, because they know that they also man up nigga, but also they know as a man you don't really take time to smell the flowers. So
right.
So male friends, my main female friends are very complimentary.
Really?
Yeah.
None of mine ever been.
But my main female friends are also stoners. And stoners are just generally kind of like
they're very talkative in a sense.
Talkative and cheery. My stoner friends are a vibe. They like music. They be high. They play video games. That's really it.
If it works, it works.
But no, I'm very blessed. They have a collective called the Golden Gamers. GAYMERS. I'm one of their token straights.
I was gonna say like
yeah, it's just a community that's really like started by lesbian LGBTQ females, and they just are selective of who they fuck with, and
you've infiltrated the gays.
I love them. They're a vibe. They chill as fuck, and they accept. That's the one thing. Everybody should have gay friends. Those are the most accepting people. Cause motherfuckers, them and weebs. Cause as somebody that's weird, how you go make fun of somebody else for being weird? That's like my most hated shit from high school was getting made of being fat. Not because fat jokes bother me, because the fucking fat jokes came from a nigga fatter than me. That's why it pissed me off. That's why it pissed me off, not because I dislike fat jokes.
It wasn't that I made fat jokes to fat people, but I always thought of it as tempering the steel. If you heard all the fat jokes, then when another nigga throw a fat joke at you, it's like, nigga, I heard that shit. Look, I'm setting you up to be Eminem from 8 Mile, is all I'm saying.
Shout out to, did you know that the game came out with a
I was so finna ask you about that.
I heard all 10 minutes of that shit.
But did you?
Yeah.
I wasn't even gonna give him the time of day. I was waiting on Eminem's responses. I know that shit was finna be heat.
Until like the last 1/4 of the song, it damn near came off as like a tribute piece. Because he's using Eminem's cadences and like referencing his albums. I mean, it's a diss, but the first half is very like light diss.
Yeah, no, that nigga. Look, let's be realistic, and I'm not even trying to be an asshole about Game. I feel like Game's only doing this to make himself relevant because
that's what he always does. He was also allegedly retired on the last album. I don't know
right, that's what I'm saying. Like, I could have sworn he retired. And again, it's not that I dislike Game. He had a hit or two every once in a while, but it's just like, do me a favor and shut the fuck up. Like,
I'm also not really like
fade into the distance.
Not even that. I'm kind of. When I wanted niggas to diss Eminem, nobody fucking dissed Eminem except Joe Budden. So now I don't want to hear none of these other niggas trying to diss Eminem. Y'all, when Joe was trying to get it, y'all niggas was quiet. So be quiet now.
The only reason I can retort to that is because I don't remember Joe Budden trying to diss Eminem. It must have been a weak attempt. I ain't never heard. I have to this day. I have heard Eminem beef with a lot of niggas, and there's only one nigga that Eminem beef with. And one. That was Michael Jackson. Michael Jackson fucking destroyed Eminem. That shit was horrible.
Mariah Carey.
No.
Yes.
No.
Mariah Carey beat Eminem in that beef.
No. She came close. I will say she's probably the closest to Michael Jackson. Michael Jackson referenced Eminem once, then bought all of his music, and then locked him out of his own shit. That's why a lot of old Eminem shit cannot be reused by Eminem. Michael just bought his shit and said, get fucked. I own your shit now, nigga. Go sit down. That's how you end a beef. You buy that nigga out. Ain't nobody fucking with. Go look that shit up. I don't remember what it was that Mike bought out, but Mike just bought out a bunch of Eminem shit. I think he bought it like damn near half his record label or some shit.
I remember some shit like that. Pusha T had a concert and Drake bought like a bunch of rolls.
That's fucked up. That's some Drake ass shit though.
He bought mad rolls, so all your real fans, they gotta sit back there.
But see, anybody I know, if you see some empty rows in the front, nigga, you bum rush in the front. Like,
so
thanks for the free seats, dumbass.
Yeah,
I paid for the cheap shit. I'm gonna run downstairs. So good shit. Anyway, ending this episode, we are well over time. It's been a roller coaster of a ride. I can say so myself.
Don't police your friends dick beating or bean flicking.
I swear to God, that's where we started, didn't we?
Yeah.
That's fucking
Don't police somebody else's. Also, it's healthy, it's self-care. Also, in moderation. Don't be out here inverting your tip.
Yeah.
I watch Hodge Twins.
Do you?
Look like he beat the shit off that motherfucker. He inverted the mushroom tip. Yeah, I watch the fucking Hodge Twins.
I wouldn't suspect you to be a nigga that would watch anyone who's conservative. I guess that's...
I mean, it's separate. Also, they started that shit well after I was already a fan.
Okay. So did you hopped on, like, sitting in the car eating food as Hodge Twins?
Yeah.
Okay. I caught him wearing after.
Move the fuck out the way, fighting for camera space.
Right.
As Hodge Twins, yeah.
I mean, again, they still like that. They just also remind niggas that, like, there's black conservatives. That's all it is.
Yeah.
That's all. I don't... Another day. That's a whole nother day. Shout out to the Hodge Twins, though. If y'all want to be on the episode, or you want to invite a nigga to an episode, I'd love to join in on some Hodge Twins. Yeah.
But since I haven't done it in 2 episodes plus 3 weeks, I am HENVINCIBLE. That's me, Invincible, a.k.a. Podcast Poppy, a.k.a. Dreadlock Tanjiro. I ain't did an a.k.a. in a minute. A.k.a.
That sucks.
Former AEW OWC champion. Current Mr. No Talk No Jutsu.
There's one
Garlic
more.
butter. Shout out to Victor. I don't know. That nigga never paid me that $50.
He did not?
No.
Speaking of which, that nigga still owe me motherfucking Atari shit too, bitch ass nigga. Snatched my Atari shit and dipped. Punk ass. I'm gonna go to his house and drop that refrigerator off of this shit. I got a fridge for that nigga. I'm gonna leave that shit in his parking in his driveway. Bitch ass. Yeah, that's it. That's an episode. Quick reminder. We are doing a God of War Ragnarok giveaway. So that is the thing.
Wow.
I am giving away a copy of God of War Ragnarok. So continue to listen because I will slowly drop details of how to win that shit. It's going to be pretty much a like, comment, subscribe, and best comment wins. But I want to pick a good way to do it. A really good way to do it. But I've decided I'm giving away a copy of Ragnarok. Because fuck it, why not? Y'all roll with me. I can give one thing away.
You should do a randomizer of like episode titles, and then they got a fucking best comment on that video.
I could do something like that. We'll figure it out. Either that or I'm going to make you... No,
Get a ticket by buying a shirt, bitches.
True. I got a golden ticket. We'll figure it out, but just stay tuned for it. And obviously, you're going to have a PS5 for that bitch. So, limit your chances now, don't it? But either way, it's been fun. I'll catch you motherfuckers later. We here. We'll be back. I'll be back. More shit happening. Either way. Goodbye. Drink some water. Buy a shirt. Do some stuff. Get the fuck out of my house. Peace.